Hello, everybody. This is Jamie Ross, Coldwell Banker, and I wanted to come to you with just a really quick tip on something I want you to think about if you are moving, and that is moving companies. I'm sure that almost everybody in the world would say they never ever want to move themselves again, that they want to hire a moving company the next time they move, because moving is a lot of work, and it takes weeks to prepare for it, and then the day of moving can be completely exhausting, and I promise you, you will never remember how much stuff you have in your home until it's time to pull it out. Things on moving day come out of every crevice and every hole in every corner in your home. So when you are thinking about moving, I would encourage you to start early in the process and interview some moving companies. And I honestly will recommend that you have a pretty good interview process for those moving companies. I've got some examples over the last couple transactions where my clients have went out, looked for the best, most economical options for moving, and unfortunately, it kind of bit them in the behind on closing day, on the day that it really mattered, when it came down to getting them out of the house on time, and it caused a lot of stress for them. So that's why I thought I would just come to you with this quick little tip, which is interview your moving company. Here's a couple things that I would ask for a moving company if it were me, if I was interviewing a moving company. Number one, is this your sole business? Make sure you're not hiring a moving company that actually has a job during the day and that only plans to move you at 5 o'clock. That really happened this week with one of my clients. Was unfortunate and caused them a lot of stress. So look for a professional moving company that is their sole job, is they have employees and that their job is to move your furnishings and your goods to your new home and make sure it's something that's full-time for them. Also, what kind of equipment do they have? Are they renting a U-Haul, or do they have their own truck, trailer, dollies, straps, professional moving supplies and things like that? Because if they're just going down to the U-Haul center to rent a truck, they're probably not as experienced as you might want a moving company to be when they're moving you. It will probably be a whole lot more affordable for you to use someone like that, but I promise you, on the day of moving, if you have a moving company that just is not ready for the job, your life might be miserable that day, because moving day is crunch day and it's a serious day for everybody. You think about it, everybody's sitting on go, all your boxes are packed, everything's sitting, staged up, ready to go. Everybody goes to the closing office, signs their papers, and then everybody's expected to start moving. And if you have maybe an incompetent moving company that is not ready to step up to the plate, doesn't have the resources, the materials, the manpower, the equipment, the wherewithal, the experience to get you moved out and safely and to protect your possessions and get them to the next destination on time, you may have some issues. The last couple of transactions, my clients have independently found their own moving company, was not a referral of mine. And that's totally fine. You never have to use a referral that I give you, but I won't give you a referral unless it's someone that I have had experience with. But unfortunately, I'll tell you a quick story. On one closing a few weeks ago, the moving company literally just didn't show up. And so we are supposed to be out of the house by 7 o'clock at night, and it was 5 o'clock and the moving company had not shown up. So I can assure you that there were a lot of individuals in panic mode that day. Luckily, we were able to work it out, and hey, everybody survived. Everybody lived to tell the story, but it was a very stressful moment for not only the sellers, but also the buyers and all the agents involved, and everybody, friends, family, everyone who was, jumping in to try to make this work. Similar story on another closing here recently. The movers quoted the job, came and did, got everybody organized, told them what to expect, and then the day of moving, when we're supposed to give possession up at 6 o'clock, they were nowhere to be found until 4. because they had a job during the day. And so they didn't get off of their full-time job on time, and then they came to move my clients. So, these are like very painful experiences that two of my clients went through. And I just want to share it with you because while you could save a significant amount of money, I promise you the hassle and the stress that will probably come from that amount of money that you save, you will want to have paid it 4 times over. So when you're moving, do your due diligence. If you have questions and you want to talk with me or talk to your real estate agent, if you have another real estate agent, I'm happy to share some tips on interviewing a moving company, and can even recommend you some really great moving companies who are highly reputable here in the Memphis, North Mississippi market. So again, this might sound like a fairly emotional video, but it is something that we lived through over the last week and just a few weeks ago. So when this happened over the last week, it was deja vu. I was really feeling a little bit of deja vu. So I can't say enough about hiring a really good moving company, someone that you can really trust that's going to stand behind what they say and is going to do what they say. So until next time, if you need any help with real estate, please give me a call. My phone number is 901-283-7083.